Hello, and welcome to your Understanding the Outliner tutorial video. In our newest version of moglue, we have added a couple of new features to the outliner. If you're looking at your builder, you can find the outliner right here on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Here, you're able to see the objects that are on your canvas. So for example, if I have 4 objects right here, I can see them all on my outliner. Also, in this newest version of the builder, you can also see that there are layer functions. So when you start working, you'll be working with a layer, which is the base layered, and it's not numbered. Afterwards, if you want to add a new layer, you click on this button right here, and it'll be labeled layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and so on. When you work with layers, you can choose to hide or unhide them by selecting the checkbox right next to it, and you can also lock them to prevent them from moving later on. You can also hide and unhide individual images or lock them or unlock them. If you want to delete a layer, it's really easy. You just need to select it and click on the trash button right here. And if you want to rename a layer, all you have to do is double click and type in the new name. Another exciting new feature we now have for this builder is the fact that you can work with parent and child relationships. What this means is that if you set one object to be the parent, the objects you set to be the children will act in the exact same way. I will explain this with these images. This is going to be my parent, and here are the 2 kids. So if I add a jump action, let's say for example, to my parent, and I want the kids to do the exact same thing, I need to set up the relationship in the outliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the kid, and I'm going to drag and drop it onto the parent. Again, I can do the same for this one. I select it, and I drag and drop it right into the image of the parent. Now you can see how the children are a bit to the right under the parent, which means they are set to be inside, which is the parent and child relationship. So now if he jumps, they will jump. Keep in mind that this works for other properties as well. So if I move the parent, they will move together. If I change the opacity, they will move together. So basically, whatever this image does will be mimicked by these 2. So now let's try it out in the web preview so you can see how it works. I click on my web preview, and I'm going to wait a couple of seconds for it to load. And once it loads, we're going to see how if I click on the parent, the kids will automatically jump. So here it is. If I click on the parent, they jump. So anytime I click, they're going to move together as if they were one object. So now I'm going to go back to my builder. If you ever want to undo the relationship, it's also equally as easy. All you have to do is select the child, and you drag and drop it directly into the layer you want it to be on. So there we go. You drag and drop it. And now you can see how it's not shown to the right of the parent or inside of it. So this is all for the outliner information. If you want to learn more about using moglue, remember to check out our other videos or our web manual. Thank you for listening, and we hope this helped.